Hello guys, how you guys doing? I hope you guys have had a great day today as I have. Good to have you guys back. I'm still on the series of work-life balance. I think it's very important. I've had a lot of people, questions coming, a lot of people seeking seeking to find out more about this topic. So because it's a challenge, if you're having this work-life imbalance in your life, then it's a challenge for all of us. Well, even if you're working, you're in the workplace, you're an employee or an employer, it doesn't matter. These things begin to come, and we all crave for good things, but when good things come, it comes with its own problems. There's always a downside to uh, prosperity. There's downside to to success, because when you become successful, most of the time we do not put into consideration the effect, the burden of success, the sacrifices of success. We don't put that into consideration. So when we become successful, we just realize and find ourselves struggling. And one of the things we struggle with is this work and life balance issues. So my last presentation, I talked about, gave an intro and gave the causes of work and life imbalance. I think you should go back to it. I don't want to go back to it, but you can get it on my network, Uchonoche Facebook network, Uchonoche Marketplace network on Facebook. Just search it out on groups. You can get it, or you can also get it on my channel on YouTube, Uchonoche channel on YouTube. You can get my first presentation on this, and I'm sure you'll be happy you did. So today I'm talking about the effects of work-life imbalance. We've talked about the causes. Now, what are the effects? The effects are not really good. The effects can lead to stress. And stress is not even good for your body. It's not good for your immune system. It can lead to mental and even physical health challenges because you are under pressure. And there's so much. Everybody has his own elastic limit. Everybody has his own threshold of stress, and it can lead to mental problems, and it can lead to irritations that can now begin to affect people's marriages, affect your relationship with your wife, with your kids, and you don't know. Somebody that is stressed will just lash out, and you don't even know that you're lashing out. You just feel that, oh, you've had a bad day. Before you know it, you come back home, your kids don't, instead of them rushing to say welcome daddy, they're just shying away, going to their rooms. You realize that what is happening is really, this can be causes of effect. The causes, or the effect of work-life imbalance. So let us look at some of the things that can the effects of this work-life imbalance. One, it weakens your immune system, like I said, and it makes you become susceptible to cold, headaches, muscle pain, and all manner of things. And so you need to be careful. Once you're under pressure, your nose will begin to run. I have to do. I hate road journey. I hate anything I can sit for more than 1 hour, 2 hours max. But I traveled and I had to sit for 10 hours. It's not funny for somebody that can't sit more than 1 hour. And did to and fro, and it was quite a hectic journey. As I came back last night, my nose just started running, like we say here in Nigeria. I knew it was the stress. I knew it was the stress of the journey. So you can imagine if they put your body on this stress every day, it will go beyond flu and begin to affect your body and your organs. And the effect of this work-life imbalance can also lead to heightened fatigue. You are always tired. Do you know that mental fatigue is worse than physical fatigue? Mental fatigue, you will not be able to remember things. You are not alert, you are not sharp, you can make mistake. So you can imagine a banker, someone that is a banker, you're counting money and you're stressed. You can make mistakes. And banks don't, anything that looks like integrity issue, they will not, there's nothing like, please, I was tired. And not just the banks, and most places you can make huge major errors because you're fatigued, you're tired. And when you're tired, you're tired. When you push this body to its limit, the body will begin to revolt and push back at you as well. So these are some of the things that the effect of this work-life imbalance. Another thing is increases the risk of stroke. So when you put your body under this type of stress, the first thing that happens is having high blood pressure. High blood pressure. And high blood pressure is a killer. It's a silent killer. You don't know. They say people above 40 should have the high blood pressure machines. But do you know now that people in their 20s are having high blood pressure issues? And I'm wondering, what are they thinking about? So it's not just about thought. It's about the pressure that you're putting on. And that pressure can lead to you having high blood pressure. And if you don't manage that high blood pressure, it can begin to affect other organs of your body. And one day you don't do anything about it, it begins to shut down your body, and it can lead to stroke. It can lead to stroke. And not everybody recovers from stroke and be normal again. And it can shut down your body and also can lead to death. And in some cases, it can even lead to mental disease because you put yourself under pressure. Like I said the last time I was here, it can also lead to divorce and separation. It can lead to your kids not having a relationship with your kids. It can lead to your kids not liking you because you were not there. You prioritize work over having those relationships. So we talked about the cause. Like I said, look it up in my Facebook network, Uchonoche Network, Marketplace Network, and Uchonoche channel on Facebook. You will be able to see it there. It can lead to those type of family issues. It can also lead to dual identity crisis. You are one person at work, you're a different person at home, because you become highly irritable. Everything irritates you. You take out that stress on people without even knowing, and you can lose valuable people in your life when you get to that point. So guys, we don't play with this work-life imbalance. You can lose. A lot of people have lost relationships, good relationships. A lot of people have lost good staff because of their under pressure. And so you must be able to tackle it, and make sure you nip it in the bud. There's a survey conducted by Mental Health Foundation, and these are some of the findings concerning employees. It says 58% of employees with unhealthy work-life balance, they feel irritable. I've talked about that. 34% feel anxious. 27% feel depressed. And they feel depressed all the time. There's some people that are depressed because they're trying to juggle a lot of things at the same time. Know your limits. Know your limits. You can also have negative effect. You're working and this is my advice to people that are working, also pushing their own vision at the same time. Unknown to your employees, you put yourself under undue pressure. Why don't you work for someone, get the experience, and when it's time to move on, you know that I have to move on, than trying to do two things, juggle this side, and handle this, handle that. It puts pressure on you. You become you'll be fatigued. You're not sleeping well. You're not, and because you're not sleeping well, you're not producing at your optimal level, and it can also lead to you being sacked because you're trying to do many things. Once you're anxious, you don't make good decisions. So I also think that we need to consider these effects and consider them very well. Okay, another part of the survey says 68% of employees suffer from poor morale. Yeah, poor morale because you don't have a good self-esteem. Because how can you have a good self-esteem when there's war within you? There's war within you, and 41% of employees experience employee burnout. When you're experiencing employee burnout, it's like your mind has completely shut down. You can't be creative again. You can't be innovative again. You're having this mental fatigue. You just need to take time out and rest. This is some of the things, the negative effects of work-life imbalance. You see, companies might have high turnover, but it is affecting the morale of the people. And yet, 36% of businesses now have poor productivity because the people that are pushing it have low morale. The people that are pushing it are fatigued mentally, so they're not producing at their best. So employers, when you see employers insist on people taking, going on holidays, taking breaks, leave, and doing some recreative things in the office, they are not just doing it because they just love their employees so much. They're doing it so their employees can have time to be able to unwind, so they will be at their best. But I tell people that don't handle more than you can chew at once. If you're working for someone, dedicate your life to that time, putting your best there whilst you are there, and as you're doing it, you are learning also for when a time comes for you. But I see a lot of young people working, they're also trying to push their own vision at the same time. It putting you under undue pressure. And you find out that you're not performing well at work, and you're not even growing your vision to the extent that you want. So there's a conflict. So I think you also need to don't do things that can put you under undue pressure. You must be able to rest and have time to rest, to unwind. All right, like I said, follow me on my Facebook group, Uchonoche Marketplace, Marketplace Network. I'm also on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube. You can follow me. And you know what? I have counseling sessions every week. I think this Friday I'm having one where people send in their questions and I come to answer it. So I'll be live this week to answer those questions. I think Thursday or thereabout, to answer those questions that you might put in. So just put in the questions, I'll come and answer it. If you want me to also coach you one-on-one, you can also put the request. We'll get in touch with you and see how it works. So like my pages so you can get the information that you need. Then my next presentation, my next series is talking about the benefit of work-life balance, the benefits of having a work-life balance. That is the next presentation. So look forward to it. I'll be back to you shortly. Until then, you guys stay blessed, stay well. See you soon.